You know, one of the interesting things is during my research, I kept seeing the term vaping. What's that all about?
Vaping and electronic cigarettes are often used synonymously. Although, I think there's a current movement underway that is beginning to separate people that use electronic cigarettes and vapors. There's a community now that's growing, and vaping is a larger product that holds more liquid and is typically put into the unit by the user. It's a bit more expensive, it's bulkier, certainly isn't as convenient as the electronic cigarettes we know, like the VIAe product line. But for the die-hard 2-pack-a-day smokers, vaping is becoming more and more popular.
You know, one of the reasons that I quit smoking was because of the fact that cigarettes were so expensive. I mean, a friend of mine told me that he's paying like $6 for a pack here in Jacksonville, and I understand that in places like New York City, you can pay more than $10 for a pack. How does this compare with e-cigarettes?
New York City is one of several locations where cigarettes are at a premium in terms of the cost. Easily over $10. The national average is almost $6. And I think what our consumers experience is a savings of anywhere from 20 to 30% over traditional tobacco cigarettes.
Recently, the press has been all over the e-cig industry because they say that teenagers are starting the habit with them. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, even though I'm in the industry, I'm not an advocate of promoting smoking. And I think that some of the competitors in the electronic cigarette business create attractive flavors, anywhere from cotton candy to bubble gum to chocolate to coffee, you name it. We have avoided going down that path for a couple of reasons. One, we do believe that flavors will entice either minors or even adults that don't smoke today to pick up an electronic cigarette, or worse yet, pick up a traditional pack of cigarettes. The second reason we don't do it is because we're trying to be very, very compliant to the regulatory environment that the FDA has either already created or is about to create. And it's our understanding that flavors are certainly subject to further evaluation by the FDA. I mean, if you look at traditional tobacco products, menthol, which has been around for years, is now in a questionable environment as to whether or not the FDA is going to allow continued sale of menthol cigarettes. So our position is very clearly, let's stick to traditional tobacco, 1.8, 2.4 milligrams of nicotine, and our second flavor is really a menthol product.